boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk combos, go. We come in, we hit it with the trick shot. Nothing but net. We need that bell, but them haters they gon' still watch. Like I just said, when it comes to combat, you looking at the TikTok. You wanna come into the ring, mess around, go ahead, get tricked out. We got that attitude, nation to dominate. We got the table, we filling up all the plates. You press play whenever you wanna taste. We always with the real, baby, you never gave fake. The blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk about they they the coldest.
What up, everybody? Here for another watch along for We Talk Combats. Monday Night Raw. Started a little late. We apologize for that. Got the show going on in the background. If you need video access, you can obviously go to Discord as long as you're a subscriber to the channel and hook up your Discord and all. Right now, it's the Vision versus Dragon Lee and Javon Evans. I don't know if this is for the title or not. No clue. So we'll see. We'll figure out together.
And I'll say, Corey, he's responded to the pressure as of late. Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. You saw what he did a few weeks ago. He basically gave Maxine Dupree the ultimatum. We're done. Unless you change your ways, and boy did she ever. What does pressure do to a competitor? Either causes them to crumble, or it turns them into a diamond. We are witnessing the diamond era of Austin Theory before our very eyes. Maxine Dupree has been very vocal in a number of interviews throughout the week about her relationship with Austin Theory and what she brings to the division. I'm not quite sure if I respect her, but the decision has paid off, and what a clothesline to the back of the neck. Are you to decide whether or not Maxine deserves respect, Michael Cole? She is following her heart, and it led her straight to Austin Theory. Yeah, well, Cesaro and Otis don't look at it that way. You ever spent more than about 30 seconds around Otis, Cole? The smell is unbearable, okay? I don't blame Maxine. I'm surprised she still acknowledges the guy's existence. Will you stop? Otis is a very pleasant human being. Sure, he's a pleasant human being. He uses his odor as anything but. I've never noticed him to have any sort of odor. And now tag made again, and here's Breaker. And right now, Breaker and Theory doing a great job isolating Dragon Lee and continuing to punish him. And this is the perfect illustration of the growth of Breaker and Theory as a cohesive tag team. Chemistry takes time to develop. These two have finally found their footing, and it doesn't look like anybody's going to knock them off the top of the mountain anytime soon. Beat the Street Profits a couple of weeks ago thanks to Maxine Dupree to win back the World Tag titles. Over 11,000 here tonight, but getting all over Logan Paul and Maxine here at ringside as they look on. Bunch of haters here in Detroit. Look at the power of Breaker, military press. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday Night Raw, live from Little Caesars Arena here in Detroit, Michigan. 11,408 on hand as the Vision takes on Dragon Lee and Javon Evans in a crucial matchup for Lee and Evans, perhaps to earn a tag team championship opportunity. Ron Breaker got a little overzealous and paid for it. Luckily, Theory had the presence of mind to make the tag, but Theory sent to the outside. Dragon Lee's got a little bit of daylight. Dragon Lee trying to drag himself to the corner, and the young OG. The ultra exciting Javon Evans is in this thing. Leapfrog on Theory. Right hand to Breaker. Got caught momentarily. As talented as Evans is in the air, he's not afraid to plant his feet and throw hands. Oh, and out of the way. That is incredible. Into a stunner. Tremendous offense from the young OG. Hey, Cole, where we at? We outside! Javon Evans just not all fun and games for this young man. He's kicked it into a new gear. And Jamal, fly! Breaker taken out again. His energy is infectious. His talent is limitless. Theory's in trouble. Here comes Evans. Springboard. Cover on Theory. And a kick out by Austin at 2. Let's take another look at the otherworldly athleticism of the young OG, soaring about 3/4 of the way across the ring.
I told you it's time to just give Wesley. It's cursed to give Wesley Snipes his last word.
At the moment. Over 11,000 voicing their approval here tonight in Detroit. Dragon Lee with a kick to Theory. Theory's in trouble. Lee, the legal man. Dragon Lee, stop! I like this team. And now Logan Paul up on the apron yet again. The official Jessica Carr trying to get him out of the way. Now Maxime Dupree grabbing the leg of Lee. Breaker to take his head off. In Theory now, looking to put Lee away. That could do it. Cover. Evans saving the matchup. Now Braun spear. Good night, sweet prince. Tag. Braun's now legal. Double team coming for the Vision. I mean, this is a 4-on-2 situation here. At breakneck speed, a Braun Breaker. Bloody Dragon Lee in half. Cover. Breaker with the win. Here are your winners, the World Tag Team Champions, the Vision. And Austin Theory not done yet. Theory and Breaker now beating down Javon Evans. I said, Corey, this is a 4-on-2 matchup. About making a statement, but the odds are about to be evened up. Here comes the Academy. Otis and Tozawa marching to the ring. Unfinished business with Breaker and Theory. Tozawa taking the fight to Theory. Maxine screaming at ringside. Otis. Tozawa gonna fly. Breaker taken out on the outside. Now Otis, remember what Austin Theory and Maxine did to break this man's heart, and Otis has not forgotten it. And Maxine, once again, showing her true colors. Otis trying to sneak in there. And Otis has turned into a one-man wrecking machine. Like a runaway bulldozer. Super splash in the corner. Theory knocked over the top rope to the floor. Tozawa telling Otis to get him. Otis and Tozawa ripping apart on an announce table. Otis gonna plant Theory. Spear by Breaker. Otis is down. Now the attention turned to Tozawa. And a big left hand by Theory about knocks Tozawa out. Otis now attempting to come to the aid of Tozawa. This is going to be an exercise in futility. Maxine making the climb to the ring post for the best seat in the house. Sickening. Break it! Break it! Maxine is enjoying this. She's spent years with Otis and Tozawa. Dreaming of this moment. Boom! What a spear by Breaker. Has that woman no heart? You got plenty of heart and other attributes as well, Michael Cole. All I see is love in the eyes of Maxine. do you want to talk about? Tom Brady!
Seen obviously Logan Paul do it. I think I can get in there for at least one match, right?
JD here, break your jaw, so we don't have to hear any more of your stupid little curses. Deal!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to dissect the situation involving Danhausen from a few moments ago, but to do that, I have to introduce my guests. They are representing the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Ladies, I really am happy to get the chance to speak to you because this conflict between the Judgment Day, Danhausen, and Dominic's money, it seems to be getting worse. What's your reaction?
Reaction? What kind of reaction do you want to hear, Byron? Because all we know is that Danhausen better have all of Dom's money tonight or else. Because the Judgment Day doesn't take lightly to cheaters and thieves, especially when it comes to our gold. And trust me, everyone in the Judgment Day has their eyes set on gold.
Well, speaking of gold, I do have some breaking news and some good news for you, Raquel, because we can now officially announce that next week, right here live on Monday Night Raw, you're going to challenge Sol Ruca for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
That's right, Byron. And Byron, you're here every week. You have firsthand seen me getting screwed over time and time again by all of these Judgment Day haters who have cost me nothing but a championship that arguably should at this point be mine. But I guess that's why today's news is great news, right? Sol, Chiquita, you might have made a few waves by becoming the quickest Intercontinental Champion to date, but all you've done since then is keep that gold warm for its rightful owner, me. So you know what, Byron? Actually, this week, you can go home and start practicing your pronunciation. Because next week when you address me, it will be as your new Intercontinental Champion, Big Sexy Raquel Rodriguez.
I wish I gotta roll them eyes. Y'all think I be playing.
Well, that certainly could be the case, Raquel, if you can defeat Sol Ruca. Ladies, I appreciate your time, and hopefully the whole money situation gets sorted out between Dominic Mysterio and Danhausen. Well, with that, I'm going to send things back to ringside with you, Michael and Corey.
Hey, Byron, great job. How come Byron always takes people angry when he interviews? Because he can't take his... Never mind.
Whose favorite song is it? Come on, y'all. I know somebody's favorite
I
song.
still want to find out what's
That
going to happen.
Eminem
If
goes out.
Danhausen's actually going to pay these fools back. Are you kidding me?
Check out our watch along schedule. Are you ready? Check it out, check it out, check it out. You may like to watch along with us. Also, Discord access to the video version. Just have to be a subscriber. Yeah.
Well, we've been talking a lot about Danhausen. Let's take it back to Saturday night's main event when he took on J.D. McDonough of the Judgment Day in a no disqualification match.
There we go. We're going to do a parade. My God. R-Truth and a werewolf. Let's go. Got to get to the Danhausen parade so we can get to Madison Square Garden. So Danhausen can decimate, eviscerate, and annihilate.
Danhausen's going to need a New York Knicks-like miracle comeback in this matchup tonight.
Of course, the numbers game of Judgment Day was gonna get involved.
Hey! Minihausen! And another Minihausen! And a third Minihausen! Oh, look at this! Oh, he's putting the stuffed cat into the cloning machine. It's Padhausen! Carl Anthony Towns of the NBA champion New York Knicks! A slam dunk, choke slam, and now Cat with Dominic Mysterio, and alley-oop to the table. The cover, and the win.
This Queen favorite wrestler in the low, man. Shimmy trying to tell y'all she loves Danhausen.
How did he not love this guy?
Because I have a fully functional brain, Michael Cole. He's a nice guy, but I don't necessarily feel comfortable having him around.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. He's very nice, very evil, Danhausen.
Yeah, very nice, very evil, and at this point, probably a felon. Well, listen, he uncursed the Knicks, they won. He's cursed Dominic, he's cursed JD, he's cursed Liv, he cursed Argentina yesterday.
Oh, so the entire world is going to come after Danhausen to collect one of these days. I can't wait. Hello, Detroithausen! It is I, Danhausen. And you know, Danhausen thought he took care of the Judgment Day at Saturday night's main event. However, they seem to still want their human monies back. And this is causing quite a problem for Danhausen. So I don't want it. But I don't want the Judgment Day to have it. How about we give it to the Fanhausers?
Great idea.
Who wants some human monies?
I could use it.
You and me both. I would never accept dirty money. Dominic's money. Danhausen, no way! Give us our money! There's not one person in this scumbag town that's gonna see $1 at Judgment Day's money. So give us what we want! Give us some...
What do I do?
You gonna hand it over? I just have one thing to say, okay?
No.
You are cursed!
First out again. Oh, Danhausen, come on, somebody. This is a 2-on-1. Look at Liv Morgan laughing about this.
This is cathartic for Liv. She's been cursed on multiple occasions. So is Dom, so is JD. This is what you get, Mr. Danhausen.
Well, Liv is in the queen of the ring today because
Oh my
Danhausen
God!
cursed.
How does it get worse?
Maybe Danhausen whispered his name. John,
That's Joe Hendry. It's John Kidd.
look at Henry with a far-away slam.
That's the mega champion, for God's sake.
Well, remember what happened last week. Henry got screwed out of the gauntlet match thanks to Dominic and J.D. McDonough.
And the important thing is the money has been reunited with its rightful owner.
Joe Henry coming to the aid of Dan
time, the right guy, and the right moment.
Seth Rollins! Mr. Money in the Bank!
As I ran down that ramp, I could barely feel the ground beneath me. I was floating.
Stop the reigns!
All my hard work, my movement, right at my fingertips, and he stole my moment.
Rollins with the heist of the century!
I should have saw it coming.
Two career-long journeys finally culminate in Minnesota. At SummerSlam, the OTC, the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns, will defend his gold against the former World Heavyweight Champion, the man who never lost it, Seth freaking Rollins. I'm sick of this money stuff. Just money in my show.
You're lying.
You want $1 trillion human money? This is fake! What
You're
an
lying.
idiot!
You're lying.
Listen to me, you little punk. You better be scared. JD, hey, JD. Is this your brother? That's actually Don Hess's. Don Hess's? He threw it. Snitch. You know I should kill you for this. Okay, well, Ray's not doing it. Let me give me this. You guys seem to have a little bit of an issue. How about we settle in the ring now? No! You head to the ring. You head to the ring. I'll take care of this, and everything will be good. Right, JD? You like that? You like that? Okay. Great. Hits the over. Great. I did. It's Don Hess's money over.
That's not fair.
What do you mean it's not fair?
It's not fair.
Dumb. You know what? You're right. It's not fair. You can face Joe Hendry later tonight.
What?
Let's go to the ring. Do you believe in the curse now? Starting to.
WWE warehouse, the hallowed ground. This is where we keep our history. I hope more guys get to come out here and see it. Kind of puts it in perspective for me that I'd like to be able to add my own thing. The history is plentiful. I mean, these aren't small items. This is Steiner Brothers letter jacket just hanging right here. Dusty Rhodes robe, ring worn. Ultimate Warrior denim, just this one's a deep cut, stunning Steve Austin. These things feel like they were worn yesterday, but in some cases it's 30, 40 years ago, and it goes like that.
Wonder what's going through JD's head. He's actually been in the ring with Oba once before. That didn't go too well.
You see the size of that thing? There's a lot that goes through his head, Cole.
I called it bison-like.
You did, and I laughed out loud on my couch when you said it. But right now, Pierce has his hands full, forcing Dirty Dom and JD to ringside to endure whatever's about to come their way.
It's the ruler. It's the king. It's Oba. Well, JD McDonough has no interest in getting in the ring against Oba Femi tonight. You blame him.
Absolutely not. I can't blame him. JD looks like the smartest guy in Detroit right now.
Oba Femi, a week away, a week from Saturday and Sunday, SummerSlam begins, and Oba's going to be locked inside.
Oh, wait a minute. Danhausen and Hendry are back.
And I believe they're going to force the Judgment Day into the ring.
Oh, no.
Turn around! It may be their Judgment Day tonight.
The ruler just launched Dirty Dom to the outside.
And the bell rings, and we actually have a matchup. And JD McDonough trying to put some offense into Oba Femi here. And that chop just angered Oba. Drop, launching him into the stratosphere. And a running uppercut by Femi.
Femi looks faster than ever before, Cole. Look at the speed out of the ruler.
He cannot wait to get his hands on Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell. Tossed across the ring. I was feet away from this man at the kickoff show for SummerSlam yesterday. Man, oh man, is he ready to go? And a full embrace to McDonough. I hope Heyman, Brock, are watching. Corey, 20 feet high with a roof on top, surrounding the ring, 5 tons of steel. This man, Oba Femi, is going to be locked inside it with a beast Brock Lesnar.
Well, like Oba said Saturday night, Michael Cole, he's not locked inside the cell with the beast. Brock Lesnar is going to be locked inside of Hell in a Cell with the ruler himself. The bringer of war looks ready for battle.
No more nonsense. No more BS. All this fake money stuff. The real money is at Hell in a Cell. I'll see you there, bro.
The intense Oba Femi.
They were talking about that.
I know earlier. What I got to do with Brock Lesnar, man?
In a cell at SummerSlam. performing the national anthem on Sunday, August 2nd at SummerSlam. His Songs of Summer tour is happening right now. And still to come tonight on Monday Night Raw, LA Knight will get in the ring with a werewolf, the Samoan werewolf. It's coming up on Monday Night Raw.
Royce Keys in it. Look at him. He's Royce Keys in it.
Right now, I have the pleasure of being joined by the women's Intercontinental
Oh, it's Soli Ruka.
So we found out earlier on tonight that next week here on Monday Night Raw, you defend your championship against the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez. I spoke to Raquel earlier on tonight, and she pretty much feels like it's a foregone conclusion that she's going to beat you. What's your reaction?
Well, you know, I am stoked for the challenge. However, Raquel, she's going to have a bad case of deja vu. I have faced her before, and there's a reason that at the end of that match, I walked out still your Women's Intercontinental Champion. So, if she wants to get her soul snatched again, I'll do.
Where's Lyra?
I just wanted to congratulate you publicly on doing such a fantastic job with the title that I created. You're just perfect, aren't you? Athletic, beautiful, stunning, golden girl. Are you okay? This is not like you. What is going on? Oh, I know. I'm probably just glowing because I dropped a whole load of dead weight on Saturday when I ran Bailey out of here. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that whether it's you, whether it's Raquel, I'm coming back for what's mine. So I hope you're ready.
Apparently, if you do successfully defend your title, Lyra's going to be waiting for you. Soul, thank you for your time. We'll all be watching next week. Hopefully, you will successfully retain your championship against Raquel Rodriguez.
Plenty more action still to come here on Monday Night Raw, including later on tonight, LA Knight goes one-on-one.
It could 5-2, but for now, we see you back at ringside with Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
Yeah. Byron, one of these days, you'll utilize the time allotted. Ladies and gentlemen, moments away from a big tag team matchup here tonight. Gable and Penta team up to take on Rusev and Ethan Page.
We don't want him to say stuff, so don't say stuff. Ego. like, take that shit away from me. Like, that's the last thing I was telling you.
Last weekend at Fanatics Fest, Ryan Garcia
Yeah, wait till he a good guy.
faced off for the first time since their welterweight championship bout was announced. Sparks
It's
were
still
flying
night
ahead
outside.
of
It's
the
like sun
Mexican
outside, too.
Independence Day weekend showdown, Saturday, September
Yeah, you see it
12th
out the
at
window?
T-Mobile Arena in Las
Still
Vegas.
like that.
Tickets go on sale for this event
Summer
from
night.
Zupa Boxing in the Ring this Friday, July 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific via AXS.com. UFC Fight Club will have the opportunity to purchase tickets Wednesday, July 22nd.
I say beers. I'm like, I don't know, like you ain't even beer.
Learn more about pre-sale opportunities at zupaboxing.com/register.
No, you're an adult. You can say the other one. She said I'm an adult. I'm like, you're an adult. That, oh, okay. Yeah, it's against the violation.
Autographs and photographs for all the fans. The house was packed not only with celebrities, but WWE superstars took center stage. And the King of New York, Jalen Brunson, there as well. Rhea Ripley, a big fan. I had the opportunity to be at the Fanatics Fest yesterday. It was a lot of fun. What an event that has turned out to be. I have not yet been. It's on my calendar next year. I hope I make it. Fanatics Fest, again, just a great four-night event. Well, plenty more to come here tonight on Monday Night Raw, including the fact that we're going to
Solo.
Solo Sikoa.
My man Solo.
Yo, listen, I'm not even supposed to be on this show. But listen, I got a proposition to make. Seth Rollins, get out here now.
There you go. Let's go. I mean, Jim Johnson said he tried to get black people whatever type of music they wanted, not just hip hop. He said Vince McMahon said no, they just get the hippity hop. They just giving them that hippity hop. You get that hippity hop. I'm like, damn, if they like hip hop, or if they want hip hop as their thing, that's fine. But some of them might not want it. Damn, the rock thing is hip hop. I mean, Booker T didn't get hip hop technically until he got the King. You did get little remix stuff he hated doing. It's heavy. It might be in the fold of them. Just made the fold, just made it the color and all, yeah, because it's like shaded.
Show, what can I do for you? Are we talking or are we fighting? I'm here to talk. I'm not here to fight. But hear me out. I know you're focused on getting ready for Roman at SummerSlam. But you gotta understand something. It's not just you versus him. It's not one-on-one. It's you versus the whole damn bloodline. It's 4 against 1. And I know what they're going to do. I know how they think. I know how they move. I know the game plan. Trust me, because I was a part of it. And Seth, they're going to make sure that you don't have a chance at SummerSlam. But it doesn't have to be like that. The reason why I called you out here is to tell you that I can watch your back at SummerSlam. Solo, I'm not gonna lie, you make a lot of good points. You're right about Roman Reigns. You're right about the bloodline. You're right about the fact that maybe we work together, we could do something special, man. You know what? Let me think about it, Oos. Let me think about it.
There's nothing to think about, Seth, okay? It's written on the walls. Trust me, that's the game plan. It'll work. Look, the same thing you did years ago for Cody, that defeat Roman, I could do the same thing for you.
Roman Reigns enforcer, the Samoan werewolf of the bloodline, Jacob Fatu marching down to the ring. And Solo gonna hightail it out of here.
What the hell you gotta do? You know what the hell you gotta do?
Fatu has been tasked with bringing Solo back to the family. That hasn't worked out. Solo faces the bloodline at SummerSlam in a six-man tag match. Oh, hit by Rollins. As Seth Rollins realizes the threat that Jacob Fatu poses headed into the match with Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Rollins once again gets the last laugh. Very different scene from Saturday night in New York City. Yeah, but that strike by Seth Rollins didn't do him any favors. I believe it just made an enemy of Jacob Fatu, and Rollins never answered the question, the proposal from Solo Sikoa. What should Seth do? Listen, I understand why Rollins wanted some time to think it over. There are positives to it, there are potentially downfalls to it. Seth is a very cerebral competitor, but I think the biggest mistake Seth just made was angering Jacob Fatu. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at SummerSlam, we also know that Penta will defend his Intercontinental Championship against the man who won the gauntlet match last week, Chad Gable, in Gable's hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yesterday at the SummerSlam kickoff show, these two went face-to-face.
Highlight of the night is presented by Chime.
But in 2 weeks at SummerSlam, I'm gonna make good on something I said a long time ago when I swore I'd win that championship, because Chad Gable is taking that from you. At SummerSlam, I'm coming to prove who I am, Penta. That's why this is here with me. ¿Y sabes por qué? Porque yo soy Penta, el Cero.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
But before we get to SummerSlam, those two, Gable and Penta, are going to team up tonight.
Okay, good.
last week, so it didn't come down to Rusev and Page having to battle it out for an Intercontinental Championship opportunity. Maybe Gable saved their friendship. I think your mind's finally starting to go, Michael Cole. That's the most absurd thing you've said in weeks. Listen,
Chad Gable and you guys already start booing, that's crazy. Because that's exactly who I'd like to speak about, is this man on his little redemption tour. Now, it doesn't shock me that everyone in the audience here is falling for his BS, but it shocks me that a guy like Penta, our Intercontinental Champion, is falling head over heels for this guy. They're going to team up against us tonight. Opponents at SummerSlam, coexisting. Let me tell you why that's not going to happen, Penta. The last time Chad wrestled for the Intercontinental Championship, it was against Sami Zayn. Now, much like Chad at SummerSlam, about to wrestle in front of his hometown crowd and family, Sami Zayn did the exact same thing. And just like SummerSlam, Chad Gable wasn't able to win the Intercontinental Championship. And guess how that man reacted? Oh, he decided after the match to jump Sami Zayn and beat him up in front of his entire family. That's what you cheer for? This is what you guys support? Better yet, Penta. That is who you want to call a partner? Hey, Rusev, what do you think about Chad Gable? Bangalanga! Now, believe it or not, that's Bulgarian, and that translates to moron. And he's not talking about you, Chad. He's actually talking about Penta. Because, Chad, you can say you're on a redemption tour. You're not. You're a con man, fooling a bunch of fools, and I guess that makes you the fool, Penta. Trust me.
John Cena says goodbye. A fan favorite returns, and the next generation of superstars rise to the occasion. WWE Unreal takes viewers inside WWE's biggest season yet, heading into WrestleMania 42. WWE Unreal Season 3 premieres tomorrow on Netflix. Here's a sneak peek.
When it comes to best in the world, I'm your vessel, because millions chant my name, and at you they chant, you can't wrestle.
And in the middle of his crushing, I got a genuine message from Phil. Never a more real thing said, which was like awesome.
In that moment, I had to do that to kind of center him and bring him into the moment. Because it was emotional for me, and I felt it needed to be emotional for him too. Before you go, John.
Right in the middle of his moment, he gave me a very real and authentic moment. And it was very special.
The unlikely but pretty successful tag team of Ethan Page and Rusev. He's gonna fly short of a Happy Meal. Say that a little louder, boys. Only a few feet away. Next time he's gonna hear you, and he'll probably break you in half.
Oh, Chad Gable. Favorite music never. Yo, they fuck Chad Gable up. He done already. This music trash. He gonna win the title though. It don't matter. This music is trash. It's like Jordan Grace shit. They might as well make them a team.
SummerSlam begins a week from Saturday in that man's hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And the question, Corey, is this. Will the magical ride conclude with his first ever singles championship in his hometown? Or will it all come crashing down in front of friends and family once again? Well, failure to capture the Intercontinental Gold in SummerSlam might render this entire redemption
Cable. Cero de Nero.
The man who has taken the world by storm. The current Intercontinental Champion. He's held the title for 140 days. Penta set to defend the title against the man he'll team with tonight, Chad Gable. Corey, yesterday at the SummerSlam kickoff show, we showed a clip of it earlier. These two men went face to face. A complete show of respect by both of them. Chad Gable explaining to Penta that he felt bad about the way that he treated the Lucha Libre tradition, and he wanted to make amends. He called Penta perhaps the greatest luchador ever. Penta showed respect to Chad Gable as well, but he made it clear, Corey, that when it comes to the championship at SummerSlam, all bets are off. They're no friends when we get to Minnesota. So in Chad Gable's unending effort to right the wrongs of his past, this redemption story he's been on, his solution to this entire thing is to take Penta's gold? Are you kidding me? This man is absolutely fearless. Penta wakes up each and every day, hoping, waiting, clamoring for the opportunity to be in a fight, to engage in combat. It makes Penta feel alive, which is one of many reasons he has been a dominant Intercontinental Champion. And Corey, we've talked a lot about what holding the Intercontinental Championship means to Penta. How he's doing this for all of his fans around the world. That he's a working champion. That's what this means to Penta. Traditionally speaking, the Intercontinental Championship has been viewed as a workhorse championship, and Penta has proudly accepted the challenge and responsibility that comes with it. And now, wasting a little time, Paige and Rusev going over Gable and Penta as they look to fist bump when this matchup got underway. Here's what I don't like. If you're Penta, or if you're Chad Gable, why would you risk teaming with the guy cover here by Paige? And a kick out by Penta. I'll answer your question. Because of mutual respect. That's what it is. Listen, the best in this business know when to throw respect right out the window. What this is, for both Penta and Gable, covered by Rusev, hook of the leg. And the better question is this. I wasn't done giving you my answer yet. Go ahead. Gable and Penta are in extremely close quarters right now. They're allowing themselves to be studied by the opposition, masquerading as a partner tonight. This is not a great strategy by either man, in my opinion. The better question may be, why are Paige and Rusev a team? I mean, you guys, you really buy the fact that they're friends? Paige and Rusev are like a modern-day Batman and Robin. Or like Bruce Wayne and if Robin had bothered to get in the gym one day. Okay, who's Robin? Rusev, but he does a lot more squats and deadlifts. Only, I'm talking financials only. And Penta now into the corner. Chad Gable off the top rope. Chad Gable, who will send Ethan Page out to the floor. And Penta to the apron. And Rusev just hangs on as Penta goes spine first into the apron. Rusev and Page have taken control. Now, Corey, it's all come full circle for Chad Gable. As Rusev now goes into the pin in the middle of the ring, kick out by Penta. Gable had Penta's first ever match in WWE. Oh, look at Rusev now trying to take the mask off Penta. What he's done to many now. Gable actually respected Lucha Libre. He'd be in there trying to make a save right now. But he's not worried about Lucha. He's not worried about redemption. He's worried about gold. It's amazing how you can put your spin on any story. I should have been a defense attorney. that tag made, and here comes Ethan Page. All ego. Perhaps the single greatest North American. And I really wanted to see what it was going to be like if
Maybe I could go make it home real house.
Gauntlet match last week.
Take that and do it real.
What do you think would have happened? I think they would have had a technically sound professional wrestling match and showcased both of their grappling abilities in a clean show of respect. Ooh, what a chop by Penta. Page misses wildly. Penta now sends Page flying up the Hurricane Rana. And Page though with a clothesline. Cover now by Ethan Page. The interesting thing about last week's gauntlet match is the fact that Chad Gable took out both Rusev and Page in that match on his way to victory. Chad Gable was also the freshest competitor in the match at the time, Cole. Cover. Actually, you're wrong. Ethan Page was, because he was the last person to come out in the gauntlet match. Ethan Page had been doing intense cardio all day long. I'd seen him several times backstage. He'd been training since probably noon that day.
No, that's really like, that would really be like,
Gable trying to rally his crowd of over 11,000 here down in Detroit. For Penta to climb back into this matchup. Chad Gable has never won a singles championship in his career. It was the quest and his obsession for the Intercontinental Championship, and the fact that he couldn't beat luchadors that led to this entire downward spiral. Rusev. Again, so dangerous to have a match against somebody like Rusev and Page so close to a big event of SummerSlam. Completely agree with you, but I dare say it's more dangerous teaming with the man you're going to face in a couple of weeks. It's the first time now, look at now. Page taking advantage as Rusev has the official Eddie Orengo distracted. Page thinks he's all that. He calls himself all ego, Cole. He's honest about it. Rusev and all ego, Ethan Page have done a great job isolating Penta from his partner Chad Gable in this tag team matchup. Penta out of the way just in time. Page is out there mouthing off to me. Doesn't like you. He threw me for a loop a little bit. Ethan Page and I shook hands. We had a nice respectful exchange. Rusev delivering a knee right to the midsection of Penta. You know, it's got to be tough for Ethan Page to compete here in Detroit because right across the river, he's a national hero. And he's treated with complete disrespect here in Michigan. Here's Penta now heading up to the top rope, looking to rally cross-body to Rusev. And now Penta has an opportunity to try to make a tag. He was actually recognized, Page was, by the Canadian government. Tag. And here's another tag, and it's Gable and Page now, the legal men. Gable knocked off both Rusev and Page in the finals of the gauntlet match last week to earn his SummerSlam Intercontinental Championship opportunity. Gable with the German suplexes. Rusev in the ring. Gable ducks underneath. Whoa! What a throw! The Lion of Bulgaria was just launched. And so is Page. And Gable's fired up. A lot of pressure on this young man as he hits into SummerSlam. Angle slam.
Inside that.
Cover. Page kicks out. Gable's never won a singles championship. He has a chance to do it in front of his friends and family in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Gable now perched up top. Landed on his feet as he went for the moonsault, but Page. Chad Gable. Behind tag made. Rusev's legal. Fantastic teamwork by Rusev. And Rusev almost lifted up. Gable was able to do it. Into the spine and a kick right to the side of the head. Great double team by Rusev and Page as Rusev plants Gable. Cover. Is it enough? And Penta breaks up. Penta and Page now locked in close quarters. Springboard by Penta. Right into a right hand by Page. Page sent out of the ring. Penta gonna fly. Come by Hilo. I do that okay? Very well. Here's Rusev and Gable now solo in the center of the ring. if you want to get into a fist fight with Rusev. Gable holding his own. We got Red Wings avalanche game. Rusev. So don't look at the accolade. Uh-oh, accolade, middle of the ring, nowhere for Gable to go. The submission hold has tapped out many. Rusev championships. Gable may have to drag himself into SummerSlam with a busted back after this. Gable trying to rally. 11,000 strong in his corner. Gable trying to make it back to his feet, but a headbutt to the back of the head. Kick to the spine and again. Rusev is here. The accolade, he shoves Gable into Penta. What a move by Rusev. Now Gable able to escape out the back, looking for the ankle lock. Ankle lock on Rusev. Now it's Rusev. Who's in trouble?
They want an incest champ.
Trying to come into the ring. Oh! Mexican destroyer.
Got it.
Gable taps Rusev.
Rusev taps him, yeah. Like a staph infection. Like a staph infection in their chin.
I'll give credit where it's due. An incredible effort by Gable and Penta, who managed to work together very effectively, incredibly effectively even, including the assisted Mexican destroyer, which allowed Gable to grapevine his legs and cinch in the ankle block. Rusev left with no choice but to tap out. How big Chad Gable got, aside from when he turned every arena into the world's biggest dad rock concert. Allies tonight, opponents a week from Saturday. And speaking of allies and opponents, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, a long storied history as we continue our epic look at this rivalry. Stop traffic, Cole.
Chapter 4.
This is our main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Redesign, rebuild, reclaim. It felt great to beat Roman, take back the title that I'd never lost. Even if only for a moment.
Pedigree.
I was lost. My title was lost. So were my brothers. That night was terrible for me.
Two elite superstars whose career paths have led them to this point finally collide at SummerSlam as the OTC Roman Reigns defends his World Heavyweight Championship against the man who never lost that very title, the architect, the visionary, Seth freaking Rollins.
Come on, Jacob, come on. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Come on. I know you want to. Come on, Jacob.
Smooth sugar mix.
But you can't, can
I
you?
don't know. I'm making that shit up.
I know this game. You were under strict orders. From your chief not to lay a finger on me. So let me ask you this. When I beat Roman at SummerSlam, do I get his title and his bag boy?
Ain't that what? Ain't the same thing? Ricky Sanchez asked
Yeah, how you just use Ricky Saints joke?
I bet it won't happen no more.
That's lame as
If
shit.
there's anything left of you after SummerSlam,
Colonized it.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
You got here in chat.
Jacob Fatu will be in action later tonight against LA Knight.
Yeah, didn't Seth Rollins just say to Jacob Fatu what Ricky Saint said to Trick Williams?
Tag team champions are here. Maxine let her feelings be known. Very, very public fashion.
to say to you. Oh man, this is so funny. Are you confessing your feelings for Maxine? She's with me now. Oh, this is hot enough. Oh, this is not gonna take it anymore.
Again, Alpha Academy versus Division at SummerSlam. Jeez, bro. Jeez. That's where you at, man. Jeez. Nah, that's a fight to take a champion.
And now the brass knuckles
Academy versus
straight off the face of a heartbroken, distraught Otis.
I'd be on the industry too. I'd be like Triple H, you up for
Pitting John Cena against rivals.
GP too.
These one-off mini-series things. And then you deliver good matches. I got Randy. I got the truth.
Cena and Ron Cena are putting on a fight here in Tampa.
I got Punk.
Punk delivers a GTS, but there's no official.
Cody at SummerSlam was supposed to beat Virtue into me. The fans beat him to the point.
And Cena delivers an AA.
I want John back. No problem.
You wanted the best, well, you got it tonight.
You wanted the best. You got it the best when you wanted it. How about that? Bum, bum. Sugary slump. Bum, bum, bum. No. Oh.
An incredible weekend in New York City for WWE. Saturday night main event, of course, the kickoff show on Sunday, and then 4 days of Fanatics Fest, where WWE took center stage. One of the cool things about Fanatics Fest is the opportunity to be able to do entrances like WWE superstars, and all the celebrities wanted to play the part. They all... Rick Williams, Tyrese Halliburton having fun together again. Fanatics Fest, a blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I serve as the advocate for the king of the cage, the ultimate fighter in WWE, the beast of the Proctagon, Brock Lesnar. They asked me not to use the word violence in hyping hell in a cell. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi at SummerSlam. How do I do that? How do I sell the cell without telling you the truth about what awaits Oba Femi in Minneapolis? That cell is unforgiving. The structure is uncompromising. And the violence, oh, the violence is extreme. And Mr. Femi, well, he's overrated. Because everyone thinks this streak that Brock Lesnar has put together in never losing inside hell in a cell all comes to an end at SummerSlam, but it's the other way around. Oba Femi has delivered the greatest rookie year in WWE thinks he will conquer, rule over Brock's streak inside hell in a cell. When the truth is, Obafemi, you can't beat Brock Lesnar inside hell in a cell. And this rookie year will not go down in history for the reasons everyone wants. Because Obafemi was so dominant against the entire roster. No. This rookie year goes down in history because it all comes to a violent end in Minneapolis at the hands of Brock Lesnar.
It will be the showdown of the summer. Two gladiators will enter the cell. Only one will walk out. The undefeated inside the cell beast, Brock Lesnar, one-on-one with the 2026 King of the Ring, the ruler, Obafemi, inside Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam.
What's good, Minneapolis? SummerSlam is coming to our house, US Bank Stadium, August 1st and 2nd. So let's make this one crazy. Roman, Seth, Staff. Punk, Cody, do it personal. Brock, over, inside Hell in a Cell, good luck. August about to be wow. Had to do something special for y'all. Use my code JJETS to unlock tickets starting at just $25. But don't sleep. It's only around for a limited time. I'll see y'all there.
And SummerSlam TakeOver is coming to the Minneapolis Convention Center next Friday through next Sunday. 3 days of WWE fandom, unforgettable experiences, exclusive shopping and superstar appearances. SummerSlam TakeOver is free to attend, and superstar autograph and photo ops are on sale now at WWETakeover.com. Speaking of SummerSlam, one of the main events, of course, Roman Reigns defending the world title against Seth Rollins, and these two men have combined for 13 world championships in their career. Let's view the next chapter in this epic rivalry.
We don't bend. We don't crack. We are the Shield.
The Shield is back!
We got the band back together. But it never felt right. This was lost time before the Tribal Chief that I will never get back. And it should have never happened.
The epic two-night event known as SummerSlam begins a week from Saturday. And one of the main events, Roman Reigns, the OTC, defends the World Heavyweight Championship against one of his greatest rivals.
I mean, we do that shit. That's actually cheaper when we do that shit. It's like used cars. You don't pay as much for the thing you make more for
SummerSlam.
Play that shit when they hit like this, hit video with the band and shit. Play that shit inside of it. It's technically it's like a prime place for them to pay for.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Representing the Judgment Day,
Small thing.
he is the Triple A Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom versus Joe Hendry.
That's what we watched when we watched out Philly and shit. King of Prussia and shit.
That's why I told Christopher Nolan, I've seen your movies in the way I'm supposed to. I ain't seen this one, nigga.
They say they cut the hell of that shit off when you watch it. Dang, I go watch that shit again, King of Prussia and shit. I feel like it's one in Southern Maryland too, though. It's just sold out. Oh no, it's French. One is where we try to go to the
FANATICS. It's weird, it's probably because you were there, because when she and I danced at WrestleMania, the people went wild. Banana even. No, you were even there. You were back in your hotel room by then. I was actually in the bar, but
I was at the TV place.
I think I've been what, Cole? In your own press, because I don't think it was as impressive as you thought it was. I got several DMs from press who told me that I did a great job. My mom was proud of me. Liv told me I hate it. You actually allowed your mom to watch you dance like that? Yeah. Liv, of course, that's Io Sky, the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. She lost to Io at the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Dirty Don volunteered to join forces with El Grande Americano to fend off the force known as Los Perros del Mal in AAA. Michael Cole keeps score. Verano de Scandalo gets underway this coming Saturday night. WWE's official YouTube channel, 10 in the East. Oba Femi is here.
Wow. My entrance. It's very similar to like the Ric Flair strut, but it's mine because, you know, I put my own twist on it. If anyone else did the entrance, it would be seen as like goofy or comical, but like it's the irony of this absolute beast just dancing his way to the ring.
He told you regularly, he's trying to get out of it.
Come to kill you. No bread. No
yeah, but he's like throwing a little something. He's trying to talk records, like normal cadence and stuff. That shit gonna get annoying. I wonder if you're gonna do that for Adam.
Life is good. And we're the home of Motown. It's all the more reason we shouldn't accept this guy.
This dude is over. We're rated. He always was. You getting the shape though? All right, Joe. See abs. Shot like 80 years old, eh?
Who's ready for the biggest party of the summer?
Where your hands
Hold on a minute. I am sick and tired of hearing you run your mouth.
They're gonna start. We're gonna figure out what it is probably this week. We're gonna find what Baron Corbin on there. I told you last week changed it up because of the women. That whole trying to get that woman situation done with Rhea Ripley.
Bank on this. Dominic's still cursed. Liv's still cursed. JD McDonough, the Judgment Day, was cursed, and Oba Femi ate him alive earlier on tonight. And now that man.
Side, say, I believe in you.
The city that gave us Kid Rock, Eminem, the insane clown posse, for God's sake. The Detroit Cobras. I can go on, but we gotta listen to this. This guy singing a song about himself being prestigious. Are you done? I can keep going. Everyone here is waving their hands in unison with Mr. Joe Hendry. I will wave my hands in unison with the greatest women's world champion of all time. And by the way, Joe is a much better singer than Liv Morgan. And Dominic Mysterio now going right after Joe Hendry. Remember this started last week in the gauntlet match where JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio made sure that Hendry did not advance. For the good of the industry, and the Intercontinental Championship, the Mega Championship, the Judgment Day as a whole, the city of Detroit, See, Dominic going to defend that title at some point?
Yeah, whenever there's a willing,
Right shoulder
challenger. He owes a championship opportunity to Grande Americano at Triple Mania, but before then, Dom volunteered to team with EGA to battle Los Perros del Mal.
And here now is Joe Henry bouncing Dominic off the top turnbuckle. Henry came out to save Danhausen from a Judgment Day beatdown earlier tonight. And matchup made by our general manager, Adam Pearce. Liv Morgan looks on. She's got a lot on her mind. SummerSlam, defending the women's world title against Io Sky, who knocked her off at the Queen of the Ring in the finals.
Right now, Liv is here to focus on her man, the Mega Champion, El Rey de los Luchadores.
Look at the power of Henry. Vertical suplex to Dirty Dom.
This showing off is absolutely unnecessary. It's what turned me off about Henry in the first place.
Such a joy to watch is Henry. Great athlete.
You're right, and I will never question Henry's abilities from bell to bell. The guy is extremely strong. He's extremely talented as a wrestler. I just can't stand to listen to his music.
Oh, Henry sent outside the ring.
Here comes Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom now caught by Henry.
No.
And Joe Henry with Dirty Dom locked up.
That is some impressive power.
Shoulders.
I'll give the devil his due.
They're going to dump Dominic Mysterio on our announce table. Dirty Dom in a world of trouble.
Why'd Henry have to do it on my monitor?
Oh, it just drove Henry into the ring post.
Dirty Dom Guerrita. Oh, good Lord.
Another word for her. Oh, look who's here.
The illegitimate child of Stenduli.
What is it about people from Detroit wearing face paint? You mentioned this earlier.
City's little juggalos. Big right hand by Liv Morgan.
Oh, she was cursed by Danhausen, but she went on to lose the
And now Danhausen can go collect his own teeth.
And Liv Morgan is paid off here tonight for her boyfriend, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
She's standing by her man. She is the definition of ride or die. She's a Guerrita, Cole.
Ooh, into the steel steps goes Joe Henry. I don't like you doing this AAA stuff because you stop speaking Spanish. And I don't understand a lot of it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, here we go. Liv Morgan joining Corey at ringside.
He is the...
Yeah, Dominic Mysterio is the greatest of all
That's crazy.
time. And WWE
Why would you give her your microphone?
He's the greatest women's world champion of all time, Cole.
That's the most annoying.
Sometimes it bees like that.
And Dominic Mysterio now trying to tune out the over 11,000 here tonight.
I don't know, because I feel like Joe Andrew going to win his match.
Arena in Detroit.
And I'm like, damn, Joe Andrew's AAA champion, he's going to
Henry
defend
with
it.
a couple of uppercuts to Dominic Mysterio as he looks to rally. Dirty Dom with a kick right to the midsection.
Like, and then he still needs all the help in the world. Like, this dude can't win it.
Joe Henry into the ring post.
That's my man.
The power couple we're watching right now, Cole.
Yeah, there are a couple
Come on,
of
y'all.
right.
78 away, y'all. We hit the great 420 today.
Look at this.
We move, man. I appreciate y'all.
He wished it would have
Like, we
rained.
get subscribers damn near every day. Actually, it's not even damn near every day. Let's keep it a buck. Every time we have a show, basically, and we do something, we at least get a subscriber, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Like, just one is like awesome. I know people might be like, whoa, what? Just one subscriber, man. Getting one person to click subscribe every day that you do something is awesome. Trust me.
That's the thing about Henry. You can't take your
That's a
eye
start.
off
You go from 0 to like 1 to like 2 a day, and then that's how them other people start. And you see like 10 a day or something like that when your numbers start jumping. But we love to one day be able to, 10,000, 100,000, even millions what did, man.
Dom's been impressive.
Let's say start this from the bottom, y'all. All this, like,
Dom's been impressive, but there's
none of us have degrees in this. Shout out to my guy, Rel, who does, you know, help me out as far as on Captain Crown and all that stuff. Another one of our channels.
What was he supposed to do?
Mainly our main channel.
We're all self-learning and self-teaching.
But really over here when we talk Combat, it really was just us. Just jumping out there, man. And just doing this. Say, hey, you want to do this? Can we do it? Taking the time and actually doing this and regularly doing this, giving you guys this type of content. So we appreciate you guys.
In this matchup, after being cursed on too many occasions, Liv finally stood up for herself.
So the curse don't last on Liv? I'm so lost for how this curse still works. Because it's so broken. That's what people get mad at with WWE. Like, stuff just with this dirty stuff, they just do stuff for each shit. Like, you watching the show don't matter, because it's like every show is a different show. It's like an anthology instead of a show, a weekly show. It's like, I thought the curse always was like people gonna take. That's why the Miz in the curse.
Does he have an opportunity to
But
rally?
for Liv Morgan, it don't work that way.
Hendry now.
So it's every time he got to curse every episode.
Semblance of a comeback here. Dirty Dom, it better be careful. Oh no.
It's different on Raw. So it's currently different on Raw.
Yet again by Joe Hendry. A kick up by Joe.
Turn, boom, click, clap. Oh, spin the block.
There it is. The hit single. Cover by Hendry. And a kick out by Dom.
What's your boo-boo? What's for the block?
That almost
What's
put
hit single?
Mysterio away.
Mike Santana about to show up though. Hold up.
Hendry needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal. That's not what I meant.
Stop. Boom, boom,
Now
clap.
again, Liv Morgan inserting herself into the matchup. Dirty Dom, once again, taking advantage. DDT!
Hold up, there you go. Get the victory. Joe Hendry really might be in trouble. You might find out Joe
What is the
Hendry.
official supposed to do about Liv, Cole? What would you like the official to do? Send her to the
Liv
locker
so
room. He
annoying,
hasn't
man.
done anything in
And I don't
front of his
mean like
face.
cute annoying. It's just I can't stand that character. I'm sorry.
And Liv trying to rally
Sorry,
Dominic. I think he may live. Oh no! Oh, look who's here!
Oh, Danhausen with Io Sky. Wow. I'm so fucking tired of Danhausen, man. I'm so tired of this shit, man. This is getting this Danhausen shit in my hand, man. This dude on every show, like all the fucking time, man.
These two meet at SummerSlam. Showtime uppercut rocks the champ. Oh no! The apron. And now Liv into the ring, and well, by your logic, Io should be disqualified. And Io Sky misses a drop kick. There's still a match going on, right?
I got the ring.
Io Sky out to the apron. Look out, champ. Down goes Morgan, the queen of the ring. Hey, from behind. No. Triple D, the Danhausen death drop. No. And Joe Hendry says, why not? No.
Dominic Mysterio's a jobber.
What a bad night.
Yeah, hey. He about to.
Dare I say, it's been an absolutely cursed night for the Judgment Day. This is after Danhausen got dropped by Liv Morgan. He came back with reinforcements. The reinforcements, the 2026 Queen of the Ring, Io Sky, wreaking havoc at the expense of Liv Morgan. While the official was busy with all that, Danhausen with the, what'd you call it, Cole? The triple D. The Danhausen death drop, which allowed Joe Hendry to commit highway robbery before our very eyes. And can you enjoy this scene?
I believe in Joe Henry.
SummerSlam kickoff at Fanatics Fest. Your ill curse. Compelling the cell. You get over. Baby. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk one-on-one for the WWE Championship. Last night, your mask slipped. That wasn't an accident. Last night was an accident, and I apologize. This is on purpose. That's on purpose, little brother. LA Knight is set moments away from his clash with Jacob Fatu live on Netflix. Well, we know LA Knight is on his way to the ring, but right now, on their way to the stage, I'd like to welcome Maxine Dupree, the World Tag Team Champions, Austin Theory and Braun Breaker, Logan Paul. Collectively, they are known as The Vision. You all had a pretty eventful night tonight. You kicked off Monday Night Raw with a victory over Javon Evans and Dragon Lee. But we also witnessed your unfinished business with the Alpha Academy. Care to comment, Austin? I'm going to be honest, I didn't hear anything you just said. I'm Maxine right here, and you're talking about business. Business was settled tonight. Timon and Pumbaa got dropped. So what's your next question? Well, I'd like to redirect my next question to you, Maxine. Clearly, you severed ties with your former friends, the Alpha Academy, but what you did to Otis last week, how you preyed on his emotions, don't you feel just a little bit shameful? Hey, watch how you speak to her, all right? You want to answer this?
Yeah. Shameful, Byron? You should feel shameful for asking such an idiotic question. All I did was stand up for my bad boy. The hottest, most jacked, tenacious, talented superstar in all of the WWE. And if anyone else wants to mess with maximum pressure, they can handle the wrath of Maxine Dupree.
Trust me, brother. The Alpha Academy just... They don't want to deal with the wrath of Maxine Dupree, nor the Vision. Bro, these guys are pathetic.
Aren't you dead?
Otis, you don't have a chance with Maxine. You don't even have a neck. Hey, but guess what? Next week, I might make this match happen for you. But you ain't getting anywhere near our titles. Because you guys cannot handle the pressure of Austin Theory. And I promise you certainly cannot handle the pressure of the dog himself, Braun Breaker. Thank you, Vision. Good looking at. Hey. Isn't it clear, Otis and Tozawa? The Vision is clear, and she is mine.
Charge tariffs on electronic games. It's coming.
John Cena says goodbye. A fan favorite returns, and the next generation of superstars rise to the occasion. WWE Unreal takes viewers inside WWE's biggest season yet, heading into WrestleMania 42. WWE Unreal Season 3 premieres tomorrow on Netflix. For the first time, is winning the NBA Finals.
This is where greatness acknowledges greatness.
The MVP in the OTC.
NBA champion and the king of New York.
quite the atmosphere this past Saturday in Madison Square Garden in New York, and it's going to be quite the atmosphere next weekend in the epic two-night event known as SummerSlam. Breaking news now tonight. We've just had a match added to SummerSlam. Guess what? You have got to be kidding me. Danhausen goes one-on-one with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Maybe Dom will finally get some money back.
This is completely unfair. This is completely uncalled for. It's unfair to AAA. It's unfair to the Mega Championship. It's unfair to Dirty Dom's Judgment Day.
Well, the final Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam comes your way next week into a dome in Los Angeles, and what a stacked night.
We are bringing hell to the City of Angels. The OTC, Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Champion, comes face to face with his SummerSlam opponent, Seth freaking Rollins.
And finally, the Alpha Academy with an opportunity to get their hands on the Vision. The turncoat Maxime Dupree will send the Vision into action next week.
Sol Ruca has been riding a wave of momentum since arriving here on Monday Night Raw. Will it get the Intercontinental Champion past Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day? We will find out for sure next week.
Corey, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. In the Intuit Dome, it's an actual concert with Joe Hendry and Danhausen.
I think I'm coming down with something, Cole. You might have to cover for me next week.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't miss this for the world. Ahead of their collision inside Hell in a Cell, the Ruler and the Beast come face to face. Ova Femi, Brock Lesnar weigh in next week in LA.
And speaking of LA,
our producer screwed you on that one.
Insider membership built for the fans who never miss a moment. The founding member preview is live right now. Sign up and get an exclusive founders kit plus access to a content library you won't find anywhere else. Go to WWE.com/clubWWE and claim your spot. LA Knight has his work cut out for him tonight.
You can say that again, but the perpetually defiant megastar has never met a fight he didn't like to see if Knight has what it takes to get past the Samoan werewolf.
Let me talk to you. I am standing right here in the Dirty D right now, and we're only a couple weeks from SummerSlam, and it's going to be me, it's going to be Solo Sikoa, it's going to be Royce Keys, and we're going to take on Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Jacob Fatu. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I not just hear Solo Sikoa come out here after I told him it's a bit tough to trust you, just a little bit tough to trust you, and now you're out here talking about helping Seth Rollins, huh? I can't help but notice every single one of you out here, you wanted him out the building. You said what? And I can't blame you, because I was back there going, huh? 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 I because I couldn't believe it. You talk about Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam makes me sick. I ain't even mad at you for saying that again. He's conned you, and that's okay. You know how bad he's conned you? He has come out here for year after year after year, begging you, please like me, please people like me, and you booed him out of the damn building year after year after year until finally he can figure something out. I'm everything he ever wanted to be. I walked in this door from day one, and you all saw it. You all felt the undeniable Kavorka of this man. You couldn't stop. And that's what not only is I'm everything that Roman Reigns wanted to be, I'm everything that everyone back there wanted him to be, but he couldn't. Let's just call it what it is. But as much as I can't stand Roman Reigns, as much as I can't stand Seth Rollins, see, Solo's focused on the wrong thing because he wants to help Seth Rollins? Nah. I appreciate everything that Solo's done against the Bloodline. That's why I feel like we can partner for one night. However, there is no way. It's a bridge too far to go and help some cross-eyed halfwit like Seth Rollins. So what we do is we destroy the Bloodline to make sure they're not even a factor that night. They leave either crawling or crying, but either way, they leave on their ass, and that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life. But on to tonight, because in just a little bit, Jacob Tattoo's little Mortal Kombat music is gonna play. He's gonna come out here and test his might. But my man, try as you will, try as you might, whatever you do, you cannot stop LA Knight. I put it to you like this, you can do everything you got your little shakes, I got the cure for it. It's called me smacking you back to factory settings. And the whole time it's going down, the soundtrack to me smacking you back to factory settings is the same all around the world with everybody saying, yeah! 3, 2, 5, 2! Jacob Fatu walked into the ring and got super kicked by Seth Rollins. We also learned an interesting tidbit tonight. The fact that the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, has told the Bloodline they are not allowed to touch Seth Rollins before SummerSlam. And you know who I feel the worst for this entire equation, Cole? That man, L.A. Knight, because he has to deal with an incredibly angry, incredibly frustrating, always dangerous Jacob Fatu. Interesting time for Jacob Fatu. Of course, he was part of the Bloodline after losing to Roman Reigns back at Clash in Italy. Forced to work now for Reigns and the Bloodline. Jacob Fatu's first match ever on Monday Night Raw tonight.
as he takes on LA Knight. These two will be part of the six-man match at SummerSlam. Keys and Knight and Sikoa against the Usos and Jacob Fatu.
This is an opportunity for LA Knight to A, feel out Jacob Fatu a little bit, understand what it's like to step in the ring with somebody as versatile and lethal as the Samoan Werewolf. And number two, if you're LA Knight, try to gain some semblance of an advantage. SummerSlam kicks off in 2 weeks. You take out a knee, an ankle, a joint, something on the Samoan Werewolf, something on Jacob Fatu to soften him up a little bit, hypothetically speaking.
Well, LA Knight tried to soften Jacob Fatu up last week with a few of those chair shots, remember?
Yeah, that didn't exactly work out. So.
Right here. It's all you think. Surprised with the slow start of this matchup, the pace of it, I should say.
I'm a little bit shocked by the self-control being displayed by Jacob Fatu thus far. I fully expect there to be a flashpoint, a moment in this match where the Samoan Werewolf is truly unleashed.
These two know each other well. LA Knight, I can understand where he's coming from. You can feel for him. He's been battling the bloodline for a number of years now. We are here tonight live from Detroit, Michigan, over 11,000 for Monday Night Raw as LA Knight does battle with Jacob Fatu. A lot of things to talk about in this matchup, including the fact that they will be part of a six-man at SummerSlam. Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa against Fatu and the Usos of the Bloodline. And LA Knight starting to pick up the pace.
I think more than anything, LA Knight wants to free himself from the perceived shackles of the Bloodline.
LA Knight cannot believe that Jacob Fatu made it back to his feet that quickly. And now exchanging blows. And Fatu's in a mood. Came out here earlier tonight after Solo Sikoa made a proposal to Seth Rollins. Hey, let me help you. Let me help you take the world title from Roman Reigns. And Seth hasn't made a decision on that yet. Jacob Fatu came out and he got kicked in the face by Seth. And then we learned some interesting news, Corey. The fact that the OTC Roman Reigns has told Fatu in the Bloodline, do not lay a finger on Seth Rollins before SummerSlam.
A very roundabout way of Roman Reigns telling the world, Seth is mine. Roman has said it on numerous occasions. He needs to defeat Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. He needs that decisive win over the Visionary. Rollins has become Roman Reigns' white whale in this scenario. And right now, LA Knight.
LA Knight wrapping a leg of Fatu around the ring post.
We were talking a few minutes ago about how LA Knight has been intertwined with the Bloodline for the last several years. I mean, take it back to WrestleMania when LA Knight actually competed alongside Jimmy and Jey Uso. Every step of LA Knight's career in his mind has been hampered by the Bloodline.
Well, look at a couple of years ago where it was Jacob Fatu who won the United States Championship from LA Knight at WrestleMania as Knight is driven outside the ring and Jacob Fatu now. Very dangerous. It's a hit full of steam like that.
That is a lot of man flying your direction.
I want to go back to the Roman Reigns point you made earlier. The fact that he wants to beat Rollins one-on-one with no outside interference to prove he can do it. That has sort of been, Roman Reigns' MO since he won the World Heavyweight Championship this time around. He's had no interference from any of the Bloodline members in any of these matches leading up to SummerSlam.
Roman may live life in the ivory tower, but he still hears the whispers. He hears the chirps from everybody on the roster, the fans around the globe saying, Roman's great, but he can't do it alone. So the Tribal Chief has made it his mission to show the world, to lead by example.
Jacob Fatu rolls into the ring to break the count from our senior official, Chad Patton. And Jacob, oh my God, hip first over the steps. And Jacob could be hurt.
This may be the opening LA Knight was waiting for. Fatu went knee first into the steel. And the megastar trying to shake the cobwebs to continue his onslaught.
And a Samoan drop right on the apron. And just like that, the Samoan Werewolf is taking control.
That is a terrifying individual, Michael Cole. A blank stare in the eyes of Jacob Fatu.
Fatu right into our announce table.
See LA Knight wincing in pain even on impact, but dribbling Fatu's head off our announce table like Kate Cunningham.
Jacob Fatu, it didn't even affect him, Corey. As Knight is driven spine first into the side of those steel steps. Sidestep Fatu into the ring post. And this match has turned physical quickly.
LA Knight's figuring out how to deal with Jacob Fatu in the heat of the moment, in the heat of battle. And thus far, Knight's done a great job of utilizing Fatu's own momentum against him as he dribbles Jacob forehead first off the diamond plate stairs.
And now LA Knight on the apron and a clothesline, wiping out Fatu. LA has taken over.
Man, this has been a fight, Corey. As expected, as advertised, both men feeling the effects of this battle. You can see, even though on offense, LA Knight still favoring his lower back. My God,
the impact from Fatu. And imagine now when you have the Usos and Royce Keys and Solo Sikoa in the mix in that six-man tag team matchup at SummerSlam. It will not be for the weak of heart.
No doubt about it. There will be a hell of a lot of humanity inside the ring at SummerSlam. I don't know what Fatu's got in mind, what exactly it is the werewolf is looking for, but this is allowing LA Knight several valuable moments to compose himself, perhaps recover a little bit. Jacob Fatu considered introducing a table into this battle, knowing full well that would have forced a disqualification, potentially a heavy fine.
Knight again, kick to the midsection, and again, driving Jacob Fatu back toward our announce table. Big right hand. Bounced off the cowl of our announce desk.
Look at this man, Cole. Look in the eyes of Jacob Fatu.
LA Knight stunned.
Gotta stay hydrated, Cole. Look at the intense stare on the face of the Samoan werewolf. Seems to be agitated by the WWE fans here in Detroit.
Oh, and a senton. He's a scary dude.
Oh, we know Fatu was in a terrible mood to begin with.
I'm trying to tell him. This podcast has got it. Go! See.
You know, Fatu started the night in a bad mood thanks to the super kick from Seth freaking Rollins. And now all that anger being released at the expense of LA Knight.
Who's to join us? Roman Reigns, because he knows that man is at his beck and call.
You're right about that.
Jacob Fatu has been unleashed. Cover on Knight, who stays in it.
He has slowed down the pace very well at this juncture.
Punishing LA Knight. Jacob Fatu is a frightening individual, and he has taken over here against a very valiant LA Knight.
Fatu now with dueling clamps on the trapezius muscles of LA Knight.
Knight will team with Royce Keys and Solo Sikoa against Fatu and the Usos next weekend at SummerSlam. Fatu! He home bounce face first off the post. Nice neck breaker by LA Knight. Quickly into the cover. Looks for the win now on Fatu. And a kick out by Jacob at 2.
Fatu looked all out of sorts a moment ago. It's high time for LA Knight to make something happen.
Both of these men physically beat, exhausted in what has been a war so far.
Right, making the long climb to the top turnbuckle. Fatu up already.
Causes LA Knight to lose his balance and land on the top turnbuckle. Wrong position here. Jacob Fatu. Elbow right to the spine. And LA Knight collapsing into the ring. Into the cover goes Fatu. Hooks the leg. LA Knight stays in it.
Innovative offense from the Samoan Werewolf. Once again, reminding the world that for a man of his size, he is extremely agile.
Did LA Knight make the right decision deciding to team up with Royce Keys and Solo Sikoa?
I can't condone many of the decisions made by LA Knight. I can understand where his head's at. I can understand the frustration boiling over. But never, under any circumstance, no matter who you are, is it wise to choose war with the bloodline.
LA Knight stops Jacob Fatu. And now trying to gain the upper hand.
Series of heavy rights by LA Knight.
LA Knight now looking to hook Jacob Fatu. Lands in the middle of the ring. Fatu now perched on the top rope. LA Knight gonna meet him there. Superplex.
That woke Fatu up.
Both men down. Critical moment in the match. And here comes Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy now looking to rally Jacob. Distract LA Knight. Solo Sikoa. Solo from behind. A right hand to Jimmy. And now Solo and Jimmy fighting and brawling out here at ringside. And Jacob Fatu took him out with a dive.
Be careful, Cole. We made up collateral damage here.
Now LA Knight with an opportunity to fight back. Unloading on Fatu.
Rights and lefts from LA Knight.
LA jumps underneath the wild right. Look for the pop-up Samoan. Knight caught him with an elbow on the jaw. BFT! One force trauma.
Big Jim.
And Jimmy Uso distracting Chad Pat. LA Knight at the match at one. Meanwhile, Royce Keys is here. And Keys plowing over Jimmy Uso.
This monster of a man bringing the fight to Big Jim.
And now Big Jim over the announce table. Jey Uso with a super kick to Keys. Made another one.
Main event Jay came from out of the crowd.
Jey Uso from out of nowhere taking out Keys.
But we still got a match in progress.
LA Knight goes right after Jey Uso. All these men are going to meet at SummerSlam. This is just a precursor.
I'm gonna have to correct you, Cole. Whatever's left of these men.
Pop-up Samoan. Jacob Fatu to the top. Mighty moonsault. Jacob with a win. Solo Sikoa now attacking Jacob.
This thing has got completely out of hand.
Jimmy Uso into the mix. Kick to Solo.
Here comes Jay.
Spear.
Jimmy and Jay taking out their younger brother.
The bloodline that left 3 carcasses in the ring. The bloodline up the ante tonight. This war took a turn. It went to a new level as we head to SummerSlam.
Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Please make sure to subscribe. Please also like the video. That's awesome and appreciated as well. Real quick, I want to show you the watch along schedule. Screenshot that, watch that, whatever you gotta do. Here's the merch. And here's other shows. We Talk Combats, which is this show. Because we geeked, which is BA, Rel and Friends. Cap and Crown, which is Rel and King, which comes on later tonight. And then Get Off the Damn Fence with BA and the 695 crew. Well, this has been Queen, and I appreciate you guys. As I said, we're the Blackest, the Brightest, and the Boldest wrestling podcast here on YouTube or anywhere else. And I'm out.